Hi, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for the subscribers I've been getting and the views I've been getting. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for following along for these. I was watching a video on Talk TV with someone from The Spectator, and he said something quite interesting, something that I thought about myself, but some of the comments I've been getting on my videos have been saying, you know, I'm never voting for Labour again, or this kind of thing. And this guy from The Spectator was asked a question, you know, why has he done this? Why has he attacked pensioners with the winter fuel payment? Why has he done that? Because it's going to save them maybe 1.4 billion, not a huge amount of money. They say there's no money available, and yet, you know, they gave all this money to the unions in terms of, you know, gave the salary rises to the junior doctors and to the train drivers. We've now read today that they're going to give 500 million to Tata Steel to help with the situation there, which isn't a bad thing, but they've got, all of a sudden they've got 500 million to give to them. And this guy said, you know, he said basically they've gone for the people who weren't going to vote for them. You know, a lot of pensioners vote Conservative. You know, not everyone does, but a lot of pensioners vote Conservative, and even those who may have voted for Labour this time may have previously been Conservative voters, and that's why he feels that he can do it. I don't think, you know, he said he didn't think that they expected the kind of backlash they were going to get, and I don't think they did. They couldn't do a U-turn because that would have made them look even worse than they already are. But he said they're paying off the people who helped them get into power, and they're hitting the people who will likely never vote for them anyway, which is the pensioners. And I can imagine that is probably quite true. But also, you know, you have Keir Starmer saying, well, we're going to, you know, we need to make these tough decisions now because in the future things will get better. But for a lot of pensioners, they may not be around when the future gets better. You know, they're here right now. They're the ones that are going to be suffering this, you know, this winter because of the situation. So it was interesting that he said that, and I did think to myself that maybe that was the reason, but I kind of put it to the back of my mind. I didn't think it would be like that, but now hearing him say it, I think, well, maybe that is the case. You know, they're buttering up the people who voted them in and hitting the people who most likely didn't, or certainly only did because they didn't like the Conservative situation. So I can completely agree with that. And, you know, they're going to make it even worse this year because they know it's their first year. They've then got 4 more years to try and turn people back round again, but pensioners probably won't vote for them anyway, so what's the point? So I think I actually agree with him there. Let me know what you think down in the comment section though. Do you agree with that? Do you think that was the plan? Do you think that was going to happen? And also, another thing I wanted to talk about was obviously the winter fuel payment. And Rishi Sunak did ask Keir Starmer if he could publish the impact report, which is a report that they do to find out how many people would potentially die from this reduced fuel payment. And he avoided the question completely. Now, that to me sounds that obviously it's a lot bigger than the situation where probably he thinks it is. But also, I want to put this question to you. Do you think if Conservative Party had got into power, they would have done the same thing? Because there was rumours they were going to do it, because that's when the Labour Party said, don't do it, because all these people are going to die. Do you think the Conservatives would have done the same thing, given the situation? Let me know down in the comment section what you think.